morning. Let's talk some shop. NFL football Friday night, Packers Eagles. First, a little recap of yesterday. Isaiah Likely, my man. Premium plays, top premium plays were Chiefs minus 2.5. Isaiah Likely alternate over receiving yards, and Isaiah Pacheco over receiving yards. 3-0 on those. Smaller plays, Isaiah Likely anytime TD. Isaiah Likely alternate over 40 receiving yards at plus 430. All of them cash. The only one that doesn't cash was Isaiah Likely to score 2 touchdowns at plus 8,500. He was 1 inch away from a couple racks for the good guys, but it's okay. It's a great day, great way to start the NFL season. For those on the premium card, phenomenal start between college football and last night. Just couldn't ask for more. And then free plays have been on a nice little tear after starting 0-2 in college football. Got a lot of heat for that 0-2, but, whatever. Been on a heater since. And cap with yesterday's free plays. If you watch the video, I had all Isaiah Likely props, over yards, alternate over receiving yards, anytime TD. All those were in the free play. I did have Lamar anytime TD, and man, I'd run that back any day of the week. I love that pick and thought that it was right on. He ran for 150 rushing yards. Everything was spot on, except for the fact he didn't get in the end zone. Stopped a couple times inside the 5, but great day. Let's pick it up. Take it over to today. Packers, Eagles, Friday night football. So I look at things differently than most people. A lot of people do either football minds or they're nerds. That there's no real mix out there, in my opinion. And that's what I am. I credit my dad. He played football, was a college football coach. I understand football. I played a little bit myself. I was a baseball player, but played a little football enough to understand matchups. When you look at matchups, you got to look at who has good matchups and who has bad matchups. And more importantly, is the bad matchups. So I thought Trent McDuffie versus Zay Flowers would be a bad matchup for Zay Flowers. Turns out he has 35 receiving yards, which means you got to go to other areas. And that was the main reason I targeted Isaiah Likely. So we're on to today. Let's keep it rolling. I do have my full premium card. All my discounts are still available. After last night's win, big win, I'm going to leave the $30 promo for the Red Alert on Sunday. And all my packages are still BOGO. You buy NFL long-term package, you get NCAA football for free. They're all up on the site. You can hit the link in the bio, the link in the comments, and check those out. But today, one prop for all the marbles. You cannot talk enough about one player and then not go and back them. So, 1, Don Wicks. He's my number 1 drafted player in best ball. A lot of money invested in him. Yes, he is the clear number 4 receiver on the Packers, but he's also the best receiver on the Packers. The man gets open at an absurd rate. I'm telling you, he's Devontae Adams. He runs just the most crisp routes, big, strong, physical receiver who runs phenomenal routes. Give him time. That man will be a future number 1. But it's okay, because he's going to get his opportunities here and there. He may not play every snap, which stinks, but he will be out there on the field, even though they have 18 weapons. So Don Wicks, number 4 receiver. He plays 1 snap in the preseason and catches a 65-yard touchdown pass. That doesn't just solidify my thoughts, but golly, that's good. So what we're going to do today, we're going to go Don Wicks over receiving yards, Don Wicks anytime touchdown. I did throw a little sprinkle on Don Wicks to score 2 touchdowns too, because after last night with Likely, it's not likely, but it's possible. Don Wicks, you look at this Eagles team, and I'm actually very high on the Eagles this year. I think they had one of the most low-key, if not the most low-key, addition of the entire offseason in Bryce Huff. When you look at football and what matters most, it's quarterback play and it's pressure on the quarterback. Bryce Huff is one of the quickest off the ball in the NFL. He was a pass rush specialist for the Jets. Somehow they let him go and get Hassan Reddick. Just an absolutely awful move by the Jets. Great move by the Eagles. They get Bryce Huff. They now have Josh Sweat, Jalen Carter. They have a phenomenal defensive line, and I think they will be a problem this year. But against this Packers team, the Packers are specifically built to beat the Eagles. Now I'm talking about my premium play. All right, so if you watch the video for 5 minutes, I guess I'll give you one of my premium plays. I'm going with the Packers. I love the Packers. The 2 tight end set between Musgrave and Kraft they're both solid receivers, good blockers, especially Kraft. That man is George Kittle Jr. He's raw. He's going to be a phenomenal player. But look at that offensive line, those tight ends, chip blocks, the running game, everything they're going to do is contain that pass rush. Should give Jordan Love some time. We saw it last year against the Cowboys. Micah Parsons and company had one of the best pass rushers in football. They put up 45 points on him in the playoffs. They moved up and down the field, able to do whatever they wanted. This Eagles secondary is a liability. With that time in the pocket and these receivers, I think the Packers cook. Give me the Packers plus the points. Money line doesn't really matter. It's pretty much the same price. Just give me the points plus 2.5 and give me the Packers to take care of business tonight in Brazil. Good luck. God bless. Grind on. It's the Don Wick Show, baby. I'm out.